YouTube, what's happening? It is Sunday, August 3rd, and we're going to talk about baseball today. We have 15, actually, we have 15 games today. Atlanta and Cincinnati was supposed to be off today, but they are just going to try to make it up again because it's currently suspended because it would not stop raining at a racetrack. So crazy times. So we have that game plus the other 14 games. We'll be breaking these down. We have our spreadsheet, we have our props, all the usual stuff we always do. You know this by now. Let's recap yesterday because yesterday was a beautiful day overall. Freeman was good. Bobby Witt wasn't, so 1-1. Skeens under 5.5 hits allowed was like, me and the people in the Patreon chat were talking while I was doing the video. I was like, what is this? What are they thinking? I don't know. He had 5. The Rockies did give him a little bit. So, Scooble, Wheeler, I said in the video yesterday, I could see both of them go for 10. They both had 10. Woodruff was nice. Over Minnesota, Cleveland, guys. Yankees, Miami didn't want to play no baseball yesterday. 2-0 final. Burns is still pending because of the game obviously getting rained out. Arizona won a game. Arizona won a game. Chicago won a game. I told you the White Sox. Don't be surprised when they win again. I took the plus anyways, but still, hey. And then San Diego lost. So whatever. Still a great day. We will take that. If you want the plays typed out for every single sport I do or access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research, go check out the HQ. Simple as that. Easy peasy. So enough of that. We need to look at this, and then we need to pop over here to this, hit a refresh, make sure we can look at weather because apparently it matters some places. So, and forgive me, I thought that the weather was pulled up for the game in Cincinnati, I believe. I don't think it was actually set up. I mean, we looked at this yesterday, so let's see. Is it actually showing us for? Yeah, see, it's showing the weather for the ballpark. They had the ballpark. So yeah, you can't use this one. Come on, Roto Grinders. Come on now. You tricked me. I thought it was at the ballpark. No, it's at a racetrack. So Boston looks pretty good weather-wise. Tampa hot, but nothing really to worry about. Washington pretty chill. Toronto, Mets. Let's just kind of scroll through these, see if anything kind of looks crazy because wind blowing in for 12 kind of crazy, but that's nothing new. That's nothing major, nothing to worry about. So yeah, there's no weather issues. So there we go. We got our spreadsheet, we got our odds, we got our numbers, we got our schedule, we got everything we need. So let's go ahead and jump to the first one right now. All right, let's jump into the first game of the day, which is going to be that Houston and Boston game. That game starts at 11:35. That is in 3 hours. Wow. We have Houston slight favorite, 8.5 is our total spreadsheet. We can come over here and actually put it on the right game, which is this one. And we can see there's a lot of red for Houston. Boston's been playing a lot better here recently with their offense. They've won 4 in a row, 7-3 last 10. Look at Boston go. Look at them do things, do big things. Striking out a ton though. That ain't good. That ain't good if you got a strikeout pitcher for Houston. Let's go ahead and pop over here and see who we have. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it, sign. Go get your week for free. It's worth it. You know this by now. If you tried it, good. You maybe need to buy it. I don't know. It's worth it though, I would say. We got Giolito versus Valdez. That is our setup currently. Those are our pitchers. Valdez is a nice strikeout pitcher, but I mean, he has burned us before, but we'll take a look anyways. Giolito's a strikeout dude. I don't know. Houston, we'll check a look. We got this. Don't worry. Valdez history. Yeah. Yeah. He's either boom or bust, and if you're gonna pay for it. I mean, you're at Boston. Boston striking out 25th most at 9.4 in the last 10. Valdez is 6.5. I gotta take this. Come on, I have to, right? 6, 7, 10, 4, 12. Nationals don't strike out that much. They struck them out 12 times. Dude is cooking. 7-8 on a 6.5 actually counts. It is plus 115. Oh, we took beautiful pluses yesterday. Oh, we took the 8.5s with Scooble and Wheeler, and those were beautiful hits. Oh, such a beautiful profit day. Love it. Let's go look at the other side. Giolito's been striking out dudes, but Houston isn't striking out much. So if you want to take it, 5-2 on a 4-5. Not my cup of tea. Earned run wise, there you go. Let's go matchups. Giolito versus Houston. Ew. Mr. Correa. Carlos has a vendetta against this man. 24 bats, 3 home runs with a 987 and 5 ribbies. So maybe something there. If you want to take that, you could. Let's go righties for Houston, Boston versus lefties, and Valdez versus Boston, and nothing I care about. So nothing standing out. So far, I still like Mr. Valdez to be the strikeout guy. Let's go look at the bats, see if anything shows up in this game. All right, bats. We have a few. We have Toy Story, we have Roman Anthony, and we have Bregman. All right. Toy Story 2.6 because he's been so hot in the last 4 games that it's picking up from the bottom games because he's been crushing. He's at 4 in the last 5. Absolutely monster. We come over here to Mr. Anthony. He's at 2.3, still doing fairly well. Had a low day yesterday, but whatever. And then lastly, Mr. Bregman, he's at 2-4 himself. So everybody's pretty close. Toy Story is the one to go with if you're going to go for 1-2-6. But for me, personally, I'm just going to stick with the simple answer. Valdez he can do it. That's what matters the most to me. Not that he barely does it, like, oh, he has 7 or 8. No, dude has 12, 10 against teams that don't strike out much. I like that. Give me Mr. Valdez over 6.5 strikeouts next. All right, game 2 is going to be Dodgers and Tampa. Sad I could not make it to the game yesterday. I really wanted to, but the damn power went out. Which is why the video was late, so I had to fix that and get that going. So by the time it happened, the game started at 1. I couldn't really do much. So I want to make sure the video is up for you all, but then me go into a game. So sad times. But either way, missed a fun one. Actually, kind of a snoozer. Dodgers got shut out yesterday, and then Tampa's just offenses. Anyways, 198 for Dodgers, 8.5 was our total. Spreadsheet loaded up. There's our stuff, and then we see bottom 7 offenses. It was a 4-0 game yesterday, I believe it was. Look at this. Both teams striking out over 10 each in the last 10. That is ridiculous. That's a lot of strikeouts, guys. What are we doing? Let's go look at the pitchers in this one because damn. I'm already on it. Okay. John Boyle against Yamamoto. Okay. I want strikeouts for both of them. I want to take a look at both because both are going to be very nice. Yamamoto is at 6.4 on a 5.5 at a -155. Ew. I mean, he has been pretty on fire, except for the 0 because he only pitched 0.2 innings because he got absolutely destroyed. It looks like that's not good. But 8, 7, 8, 9. That's pretty damn good. That's good. I might have to take that. I might have to take 6 here. What about John Boyle? Am I going to start off with strikeout props for everybody? Because so far I like this one too. 6-6 on a 4.5 against the Dodgers. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go look at matchups. John Boyle, nothing versus Dodgers ever. That's good for him. Righties for the Dodgers. There you go. Tampa versus righties and Yamamoto versus Tampa. There's a home run for Kim, but that's about it. And I like both strikeout numbers again. Oh no. Strikeouts were beautiful yesterday. They worked out great. Today, we'll see if they do it again because I might be going forward twice. I might double dip my chip in this one too. Uh-oh. All right, yesterday we took Freeman. That was the only one that did anything for the Dodgers, and he did 2 singles. That's all he needed. So, and he's the only one on here of both teams that tells you how great these offenses are right now. And Mr. Freeman's at 3-1 because he's been raking. So I think today I think I'm gonna leave him alone. I kind of want to go Yamamoto and Boyle. I think I want to take both of them. Just because I was 6.4 on a 5. I mean, I don't really love this. I don't love this one as much. I do like this one. I like Boyle 4.5 on a 6.6. I like that. I kind of want to. Do I want to take Freeman? Don't really. He has potential. What? How many earned runs did you give up this game? It's 3. What happened this game? 3 earned runs. You got pulled in the first inning. Did you get hurt? Hits allowed 4. Something happened in this game with Milwaukee. I ain't looking it up. I'm lazy. So you can if you want to. I ain't that dedicated. It's still 6.4 with a 0 in here. So it's really 8 plus 8 plus 9. So he has an 8 average of these other 4 games, which is still nasty. I'm going to say both. We're going to double dip. I don't care. We're going to do it. It's Sunday. Got to have a little fun out there. That's what we're going to do. We're going to copy all these and we're going to hit this and whoop. And we're going to do 2 plays. We're going to go double strikeout. Yamamoto over. I don't know, do we go 5.5? I almost want to go 6.5 because of this number. I think I'm gonna bump it up. I think I'm feeling 6.5 today. Yeah, because even at 6.5, if you take out this one bad game, he still hits these other 4 games nicely with an 8, 8, 9. That's an 8 average. So think of it as an 8 average on a 6.5. That still looks good to me. So we're gonna take Yamamoto over 6.5 Ks. That way we need that plus 132 juice. Absolutely. And then we're gonna come over here and take Mr. John Bull. We'll take 122. That's pretty close to normal. So we'll go BOYLE over 4.5 strikeouts. So that's 2 games, 3 strikeout props. Interesting. Next. All right, game 3 is going to be Milwaukee and Washington. Currently, we have Milwaukee 170, 8.5 is our total. They got the win yesterday. Beautiful stuff. We look over here. Milwaukee's offense is still crushing, doing what they do best, which is just be good. 66-44. I think they're still the best record in baseball, which is, I mean, hey, good for them. Cool. Washington, opposite record. They are not the best team in baseball. So you can see everything there. 28th in strikeouts. And who's pitching today? Is it the Miz today? Oh my God, that is not a fair matchup. We're going to have so many strikeout props today. Uh-oh. Is it the Miz? Oh, it's the Miz versus Washington. Oh no. 6.5 strikeouts. Ladder. Brad Lord. I don't even care about Brad Lord. Brad Lord 1.5. It's a bullpen game, right? It's got to be a bullpen game. But man, Miz 6.5 plus 110 already plus juice. I love that. And you can see he's at 8-2. 12-7-7. You can track out 12 Dodgers. You can track out 12 anybody's. I don't care because that's where all the talent is. So, damn. Washington's 28th in strikeouts at 10.1. Oh my God. Well, we're going to take it again. I mean, all right. This is the strikeout sheet today. All we're doing is strikeout props. This is hilarious because MISIOROWSKI over 6.5 Ks. That is ridiculous. That, why is it 6.5 though? I feel like I see why. It's that there's his average is 7.2. Hell, it's probably 2025 average is 6.7 and 6.5. That makes complete sense. That's why they put it there. But you know, we know better. you know better. We know what's happening around here. Washington's striking out a ton, 10.1, and Washington doesn't even strike out that much on the season. Just something recently. It's like the All-Star break hit, and they're like, swing away. Let's just go. They don't care no more. So yeah, absolutely taking some miss. Now, is every one of these strikeout props going to hit? Probably not. Probably not. It'd be nice if they did. Be nice. But so far that is 3 games and 4 strikeout props. Let's go ahead and look at the matchup stuff first. Lord versus yeah, I don't care. I just don't care about Lord. This is a strikeout day for this one. Milwaukee versus Rockies. There you go. Washington versus Rockies and Miz versus Washington. I don't like that. Yeah, we're gonna take the Miz to absolutely have himself a day in Washington. So we'll take the Miz strikeouts next. All right, moving on. Kansas City and Toronto's next, and I will be shocked if we have a striker prop in this one because we won't, because they're both top 5 and not striking out, I can tell you. So we have 140 Toronto, 8's our total. We took Bobby Witt yesterday in this one, and Booby did not want to do anything for us. He went 0 for 4. Not good. Toronto's offense still crushing very nicely. Kansas City slacking a little bit in some areas, but yeah, whatever. You're on the road. It happens. So still lean Toronto probably here. Toronto at home is always a good thing. And let's go look at the pictures and everything. I didn't even look at batter props. Well, before I leave, let me go over look at the batter props. I was so excited about the Miz, I didn't show you the bats. Shame on me. Here are the bats for last one. It was Yelich, Contreras, and Perkins. Let me show them to you real quick. I got you. Here you go. So last 10, 2.4 for Yelich. He's about to show up. He's having a couple good games. Contreras had a bad game, so he's still at 3-3. So and lastly, Perkins is at 2.6. Perkins has been just consistently good, hasn't he? Wow. I'm still taking the Miz. That's the play I want. So, and then I got Freddie Freeman. He needs to go away. I'm done with you. So, pitchers in this next game, Royals and Blue Jays, is going to be Lugo versus Bassett. Lugo strikeouts is looking really good, but I'm not taking strikeout props against them because look, both of them don't strike out. They're both in the 6s. We don't want to take that. Not a chance in hell. So let's just go straight earn runs on both of them because we're not even going to entertain strikeouts here. Bassett earned runs. He gave 6 last time. He's at a 2.6 in the last 5 games. We come over to Lugo. He's at 2.6 as well. So both pitchers are 2.6. Over under sitting at 8 currently. So we have a 5.2 on an 8, which means bullpen he's 2.8. They can do that. Let's take a look. Bassett history versus KC. There's a home run here, but that's about it. Righties for KC, Toronto for righties, Lugo versus Toronto. A lot of nothing. Let's go look at the bats. Look at the bats so far. In this one, probably Vladdy, right? We got a lot. We got Barger, Bo Bichette, Salvi, Frazier, and Luke Mailer. How do you say his name? Just call him Luke. That makes it easy. Barger had a nothing burger yesterday, so 2.2 fell off. Not good enough for me. Bo Bichette still raking, so 3.3. Bo is the way to go, not Bobby Witt. So Bo Bichette will be the play I take here, almost positive, certainly. So Bichette again over 155. Why so much? Why so expensive? I don't want to pay that much. I really don't. 2.5 is just ridiculous. That's a little too much. Because we took 2.5 and he only had 2. So, you know what? I don't give a damn. 1.5, I'll be 155. We'll rock with that. HR, give me some Bo Bichette. We'll take that one. Let's go look up. Salvi is at 2 now. He's starting to heat up a little bit. You can tell. Frazier is at 1.8, all over the place. And lastly, Luke is, well, consistent. You're 1.3. So the play I will take in this game will be Mr. Bichette over 1.5 HR. Next. All right, next up is going to be San Fran and the Mets. Absolutely. Where are the Mets at? Down here. Mets 160 with an 8.5 total. Go to the spreadsheet, look at our numbers, and it's a bunch of mustard and ketchup. Nothing we want to see unless there's a hot dog involved. So Not looking good. I don't see nothing. There's no strikeout props. Everything's just kind of mid, just kind of in the middle. So let's go ahead and look at the pictures. Get rid of YouTube. Change this over to not that one. That one. Thank you. Wizen Hunt's going out there for San Fran. Who the hell's going out there for the Mets? Is going to be Frankie Montas. Why do I never get Frankie Montas props? Why can you never give me props on this man? I don't know why, but let's take a look. Zoom out. There's Mr. Montas. We can see what he's been up to. 5 earned runs in his last start against San Diego. He started the last 5 games, and yet they can't give me props. He is not good. 6, 4, 1, 2, 5. That's 11. That's 15. That is an 18 over 5, which is what, 3.6, I believe, if you divide it by 5. Quick math, that's right. College degrees paid off or something. And you can see he does get some strikeouts, but he gives up a lot of earned runs. So what's our total in this one? 8.5. Do I trust the Mets offense? Not really. Do I trust San Fran's offense? Again, not really. Let's go look at the other picture, see how you do for earned runs. If you give up like 3.6, I might take the over at just pure principle. You've had 1 game this year. What the hell? What the hell is even that? Let's go look at Wizen Hunt from ESPN's point of view. Maybe we can take a look. Have you been pitching more too? No, you've literally pitched in 1 game recently, and it was 4 earned runs yourself. So you have a 4 average. You both kind of suck. I'm just going to keep it a buck. You both not the best. Let's go look at the matchups now. Montas history versus Sam. Oh my God, look at the green. So much green. Not many at bats. Well, I guess 3 for 10, 429. That's not bad. There's a home run. Righties for San Fran, Mets versus lefties, and Wizen Hunt never faced. I kind of want to take the over now. I was going to leave this one alone, but something's saying take the over. So let's go look at the bats real quick since we're here and go, nope, that one, this one. Not that one, this one. Thank you. We have very few. We have Dominic Smith, and that is the only HR candidate we have today. And that is going to be a whopping 2.6 over last 5, 2 over last 10. Not good enough for me. So yeah, I'm going to take the over 8.5. Just something's telling me. Something's telling me with these 2 pitchers to take over 8.5. And guess what? I'm going to follow that intuition. Over next. All right, moving on from the Mets to Cleveland and Minnesota. Cleveland won again. They struggled yesterday, but they won the game. I was a little like, whoa, why you struggle with Minnesota? They gave up this year. You shouldn't know. Currently, we got 165 Cleveland with an 8.5 on the total. We come over here and we see numbers are all leaning Cleveland clearly. So, yep. 25th in strikeouts for Minnesota, so maybe strikeout prop for Cleveland. Cleveland moneyline parlay potential. That's about your only options, it looks like. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pitchers. Who is it? Now it's Cleveland. Hell, half the pitchers probably gambling, so who knows what's going to happen in this one. Be very cautious. You see the report that like the 2 like Kloss and the other pitcher, I can't remember, Ortiz, both their lockers have been cleaned out completely. Like it's like they're not even part of the team anymore. Their lockers are empty, removed from the premises. Like they know they're done. And when the team does that, they know they're cooked. They know they're cooked. So I wonder who else has been caught cheating here recently. Ken Tillo's pitching today for Cleveland. Have you been cheating? I don't know. Let's look at your. We gotta look at strikeout props for you too, because you 5.5. That's a sign of a strikeout pitcher. Let's take a look. How 5.4 and a 5.5 and a 128. No. And then we don't even know who the other pitcher is because they're not telling us. Is going to be who is the other pitcher? Jose Urena. Okay, why can I have props on him? Why? Give me props. I want props. Let's see. You pitched in 5. Well, you got traded here. Wait. Previously with Toronto, acquired by the Dodgers, but then you got a Cincy background. A Twins background. It looks like, I can't tell the Cincy and Twins thing apart because it's so dark. That's the same looking C. And then you got Toronto hat on. I am so confused right now. Who do you play for? You play for the Twins, clearly, but man, you have moved around a good bit apparently. Yeah, your last game was on June 5th, and you see how you've been decent. You're a bullpen guy, so good enough. We can rock with it. We can lean with it. So Cantillo versus Minnesota. Minnesota gonna have a bad day, it looks like. It ain't many at bats, but that's a lot of red. I see no green out there. Minnesota versus lefties. 1-0-6-3. They don't have anyone higher than 260, and that's Jeffers. You got 169, 091, 186. My God, Minnesota can't hit lefties anymore. 3 dudes are okay. And then we got a 240, and then everyone else is below 200. Oh my God. Cleveland, yeah, absolutely. Cleveland versus righties. Yep, they're doing pretty good. Urena versus Cleveland, not much, except for Santana has a 316 average. So yeah, we're taking Cleveland all day in the moneyline parlay. But other than that, This is a bat. I don't like anything in this game, to keep it real. Let's look. Anybody HR? Quan, oh, Quan. Yeah, yeah, there's our play. It's Quan. Quan went over yesterday. You know what? That's a great time to take Quan after he had a bad day. He went 2-8. I think I'm still going to take Quan. Because Quan's a type that he's not going to have too many days like that in a row. Let's look at the whole season. How many days is he going back to back? There's been like 1, 2. There's a 1 back to back. There's 2. There's a 3 spot, and that's it. Only 2 times this season he's had multiple back to back days of not getting anything. So yeah, we'll take a chance on this man. Absolutely. Yeah, Quan over. 1.5 HR is 155 again. I hate that line. Why you give me such bogus lines? Whatever. We'll take it. Quan over next. Okay, moving on from this one, we're going over to Miami and the Yankees in a beautiful 2-0 game yesterday. Miami's on a 4-game winning streak. Are the Yankees going to get swept? Inquiring minds would like to know. Today, it's almost a damn pick 'em. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Miami ain't that bad. 8's our total. We go to the sheet. Look, they're right at 500 now. They're right at almost, they're only 9 games over. Everything is the same. There's no advantages anywhere on this thing, really. Everybody's kind of close, except for the streaks. Miami's at home and they're streaking, which is what you want if you're a home team. Let's change up the pitchers. Who's pitching today in this one? Yankees, Marlins, and it is Cabrera versus Louis Gill. All right. I don't care about strikeouts. Let's go straight earned runs on both of them, see what's popping. And we got Louis Gill is at 3-4. Oh my God, not good. And Cabrera is at 1-6. So yeah, Miami has a better pitcher statistically in the last 5 games. So they're streaking, they're at home, they got the better pitcher statistically. I might take Miami plus 1.5. 165, it might be worth it. It might be worth it. Cabrera history versus Yanks. We got a 1 here for McMahon. Only 2 for 10 against Cabrera history. We got righties for Yankees. We got Miami versus righties and Gill versus Miami. Never faced them, so far, I'm still leaning Miami. Still leaning Miami. Let's get rid of Bo Steven. Change this up. Change this to Yankees and not the fish. And we have Bellinger and Wells. Those are the only 2. Even Giancarlo's fell out of the HRR list of potentials. If they don't hit at least 4 out of 5, I don't consider them. I need somebody that's on fire right now, not somebody who's kind of doing okay. Like, no, Bellinger, if you have another red day, you fall out. So last 10, you're 2-1. Last 5, 2-8. That's not good enough. I'm taking you off. Goodbye. Wells is only at half, but still, I don't like that. You can play half if you want. I'm not personally, so have fun with that. For me personally, I'm just going to straight up take the Miami plus 1.5 line, plus 1.5. They're at home. Like, let me explain my theory. My theory is Miami's at home, check. They have a 4-game winning streak, as you see, check. They have more, their stats are close, but they're still doing better overall, slightly, so check. We saw the pitcher is a 1-something ERA for Miami versus Louis Gill is like 3.6 in, well, not our ERA, but earned runs they've actually given up. So, which isn't how you calculate ERA at all, but that's how the average is. You can see how many runs they've given up in the last 5 games. Clearly leans Miami. Another check. And Judge is still hurt, so check. So I'm taking Miami plus 1.5. Next. All right, from Miami, we're going to Chicago, the Cubbies. How do you lose the game that you're supposed to celebrate the life of one of your, like, team stars? I said yesterday I lean Baltimore. I said I lean them, but I ain't going to. I'm going to leave this game alone because it's a weird one with celebration. Like, if I knew Atlanta and Cincy was at a racetrack, I'd have left that damn game alone. I just left alone. Those weird games, these are baseball players. These players are ingrained to do the same shit every day. You mess with the routine, you mess with everything. So, but yesterday when I made the video, I had completely forgot that they were playing at a damn racetrack. So, yeah, which I'm not putting on the sheet today because, that was a yesterday play. That play's already lost. Burns ain't pitching today. He pitched 1 inning, he got 2 strikeouts. That's a loss. Count it, move on. I thought about it, but no. No, today we have 180 Cubs. Oh, you're going to win today, huh? You're going to win today when the celebration was yesterday. 8.5. Oh, man. Anywho, Baltimore still crushing, obviously. 1-1, lost 1. You can see everything's coming up Orioles. And then we pop over here to the pitching, and we change this up to the pitchers, which is Orioles and Cubs. And we see we got Brandon Young going up against Colton Ray. Neither team striking out much, so let's just take the earned runs for both of them and see what they're up to. And go. Colin Ray is 2-4. He's given up 5 and 4 in his last 2 games. Little rough outings, huh? And we look at Mr. Young, and he's at 3-4. Also, very kind of rough. Chicago has the statistically better pitcher. this clearly day. Clearly, you can see that. 2025, he's at 3.3. He hasn't pitched many games. And Colin Ray's, yeah, Colin Ray's is better. So let's go Ray versus Baltimore historically. There's a home run for O'Neill, but other than that, not many data points there for us. Righties for Baltimore, Chicago versus righties, Brandon versus Chicago, never faced them. So slight lean Chicago for the pitching. Big, well, I say big lean, probably moderate lean for Baltimore for the batting. It's in Chicago, so point to them. So far, everything's kind of canceling out. Let's go to the bat props and see if anything stands out statistically, individually, because we could take that if there's a bat prop. Baltimore bat prop, definitely. Westberg, Nico, and Gunnar. Gunner's been heating up, has he not? I think Gunnar had a home run yesterday. Yeah, Gunnar 3-4. That's Westbrook, sorry. Westbrook 3-4. Damn, Westbrook, you might be the play to say. Hold up. Nico is at 2.7. He's doing well. And then Gunnar, yeah, I knew he had a home run yesterday. 3.7. So we have three dudes here that, oh, so Neil's not even playing today. Okay, that's interesting. That's good. That's a noteworthy news that they didn't update. Let's see. Gunnar's playing DH, not even in the field today. Gunnar gets to focus 100% on hitting. I like that one. Hold up. Is that today or was that yesterday? Hold up. I got to find out yesterday. I mean, the best way to do is just go to O'Neill. Is he even on here? Yeah, he is on here. So he didn't play yesterday, right? I don't watch every damn game. It's impossible. And O'Neill's been kind of struggling. Yeah, he did not play yesterday on the 2nd. Today's the 3rd, so he's going to play today. No wonder. So when he was a DH for one day, he hits a damn home run. All right. Let's see. Gunner's at 135. Nico's at 110, and he's doing quite well. That's very consistent. And then we got Jordan, who is just like Jordan's like secretly crushing. What the hell is this? I think I'm gonna say Westberg. No one's talking about this man. Berg over 1.5 HR. Like that is like no one's mentioned this man. Like, he is consistent. Look at that. That's a nice trend. He is crushing. That's a 9. That's 3-4. Last 5 is at 4-6. Yeah, let me take Westberg. We'll take the number one offense and their hottest dude, which is Westberg, over 1.5 at 125. Next. Moving on from the Cubs, we go to Rado in Pittsburgh. Rado's won 2 games in a row now. Look at Colorado go. Today is 150 pit with 11.5 total. What was the score of this game yesterday? Let me see. I can't remember what the final score was. It was 8-5 Colorado, so the over hit again. So we have 2 days of high scoring affairs, and we see today, well, both top 6 offense. It happens when you have a 17-16 game and then an 8-3 game, and then everything's looking good offensively. So bats are on fire. Let's go look at the pitchers. Get rid of you and you. Change it over to Rado in Pittsburgh and Mitch Keller versus Bradley Blaylock. So neither one strikes out a bunch. We won't earn runs. Blaylock's already at a 3.5, and so is Keller. So that tells you a story right there. Blaylock is at 3.6 on average. It looks good, but that 12 is doing a lot of heavy lifting to affect this number. So you take that away, he's got a 3.120. That's actually that is nasty good. That's good stuff. You take this to that 12 is, why'd you leave him in there for 12? What are they doing? I don't know. Managers are weird, man. I hate baseball managers. Most of them are just half of them are dumbasses, I swear. Whoever your favorite team is, you probably think your manager's a dumbass too, and I probably agree with you. So Keller's good, 1.8, good stuff. Let's go matchup. Blaylock, pitcher, never faced. Pittsburgh, righties, there you go. Colorado, righties. Keller, Colorado, there you go. It's all 533. Damn. Farmer's got 533 and 15 at bats. Damn. Let's go look at the batter props. Get rid of you, and Mr. Westberg. Change it over to you and... we have Pham at 2.5 again and Warming. Oh, let me take Warming. I would love that if possible. Warming, burnable. 4.8 last 5. He's only played in so many games. He's at 4 in all of his games. That's what I'm taking. I don't give a damn. I'm going for it. We're going Warming. Burn a bell. Burn a bell. Over 1.5 HR. I just want to take it because there's nothing else to really take. I could take the over, but it's 11.5. Just give me Warming. Dude might just all of a sudden be a superstar that Colorado has, and they're going to trade eventually because that's what they do. So Warming is crushing. Yeah, give me Warming. Next. All right, next we move on to the battle of the capital A's, Arizona and Sacramento. I shall call them that because we're halfway through the season. I can do that because, hell, might as well keep them there. They're having fun there. So what do we have? A's. Pick them, basically. Pick them with a 10 total. Interesting. Okay. Arizona may have won the game, but they still suck offensively. Sorry. They just do. Neither team's striking out much, which is still good. I still lean the A's. Their offense is still doing way better. They just Arizona popped off a little bit, and I don't think that's kind of a pop where it's like, look at that, they're at one. Yeah, let me go back. Hold up. 1.8 average in the last 10 games. Even though they scored 7 yesterday, they're still at 1.8. Oh my God. Rough times in Arizona indeed. Let's see. And then we got Diamondbacks Athletics. And we got Rodriguez going out there against who? Who are you going out there against? The A's are sending out Jack Perkins. Who the hell is Jack Perkins? Let's take a look. Let's learn about Jack Perkins. Well, he actually is on the team. You can see he's 50. He's a reliever. Saves. Okay. He hasn't. Well, looks well. There you go. He does. Yeah. It's a bullpen game, clearly. And then I'm a little concerned because A's got rid of Mason Miller, so their bullpen's a little bit. Yeah. So. Ooh, I was going to take the A's in it, but now I'm a little concerned because Rodriguez is going out there, and he's actually still really good. I believe he's good. No, he's not. He's 3-6. He ain't that good no more. He was good, right? No, he's not. He was good for 5 days. Whenever I saw this 5-game stretch, I was like, oh, yeah, he's great. And then I see, oh, wait, that 5-game stretch was terrible, and this stretch is not good either. Dude ain't good at all. Perkins versus Diamondbacks. Righties, there you go. A's versus lefties, and Rodriguez versus A's. Yeah, there's some good averages for the, yeah. I'm not touching this game. I don't want nothing to do with this one all of a sudden. I'm a little scared of this one. Let's go look at change this game over to this. Any bats we're taking? No. We got Langeliers. That's all we have. And he's still doing good, or is he falling off a little bit? No, he's still doing good. Langeliers 3-4. 3-4 is a lot to just pass up on. All right. Langeliers over 1.5 HR. I got to go for Langeliers. I mean, it's 3-4. That's pretty good. Last 5, 3-2. That's worth it. You're doubling up the line. I like that. 2-5's like, okay, you got the cushion, but 3 or doubling, I got to take that. Sometimes just blindly take it. Doesn't matter who's pitching. This man's on fire. So Langeliers is the play. Next. All right, moving on. Next is going to be the White Sox and the Angels. White Sox on a 3-game winning streak. Pretty much talked about that happening. Interesting. And we have it as Angels again favor for some dumb reason. 9.5 is our total. Well, there we go. White Sox still doing White Sox things. Number 1 at strikeouts versus 27. Damn, Angels. Who is pitching today? That's a big question for this one because I'm very curious in this one because I like the White Sox again today so far. Show me why I shouldn't like them. JK versus Sean Burke. Okay, we want Sean Burke strikeouts because he's going up against the Angels. We want to see if this dude can actually hit this, and I think he could. 7.7-2.55, absolutely could hit that. That's a 5.2 on a 4.5 with a -135. That tells you a big story right there. Let's go look at the other side, JK. We want to look at their earned runs too while we're here, so let's pop this over to earned runs. You've been pretty damn good. So Burke is a damn good pitcher for Chicago and the bats. So JK, are you good or are you average? 3-4, you were not good. Okay, so we have a clear advantage between pitchers. This is Sean, this is Burke. Who would you say is better? I would say Burke. Then we have, so that's a massive lean pitching for Chicago. Then we have the bats, clearly lean Chicago. The numbers don't lie. So we have 2 leans. And then we got 3-game streaks happening, lean Chicago. The only thing that's not lean Chicago is the where the game's played. It's in Los Angeles, so, or Anaheim or whatever. So yeah, let's go look at matchups, see if anybody ranks against anybody here. Let's see, JK, nobody, no, ooh, that ain't good. And then we got righties for Chicago, and then we got LA versus righties, and Burke versus Angels, and there's no home runs. Yeah, I like Chicago again. Absolutely like that. Let's change. Nope, get rid of Pham, get rid of Langeliers, get rid of all these people. And let's see, we want this one. Any bats we're taking? Robert was the last one we took, which he's number 1. Sosa, Benintendi, and Robert. So we got 3 Chicago dudes on the HR list. That's also good for the offense. And Sosa, 2.6. Yeah, he has a lot of zeros, but yeah, he's 5 for 5 out of 10. But the 5 he hits a lot. He heavily hits. This will be one of those like demons on Prize Picks. Like, you gonna take him, you gonna roll the dice, might as well take a demon because he ain't just gonna get you 2. He gonna get you 5. So, oh man, and Benintendi is sitting there at 2.5 barely, but he is like very boring. That's kind of boring. I don't like that. And then lastly, Robert is at 3.1, absolute crushing still. So. Yeah, he hit yesterday again, and it's 110. Man, I might have to take this. You know what? I'm double dipping my chip in this one too. I don't care. It's my chips. I'll double dip if I want to. So not only are we going to take Chicago White Sox on the Oh, money line? Do we dare? You know what we're gonna do? Money line. We're going for the gusto. We're going for it. We got to go for it. Hold up. Oh man, I cannot believe we're about to go for this. Yes, I can do it. I understand completely. So, man, where is it at? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I got something for this occasion. Yes, Chicago. Fortune is foretold. Yes. We shall go for that. And we're going to take Mr. Orbit Jr. So Orbit Jr. over 1.5 HR. Now watch them lose. I hype them up this much. Everything leans them and they lose. I don't care. As long as I got this, I'm good. We're cool. We're taking them. Next. All right, moving on. Having too much fun with the White Sox. St. Louis, San Diego's up next. Cardinals stole a win yesterday. San Diego 188 our total spreadsheet. Load them up. How did you win the game yesterday? It was like, how did Arizona win? You know, weird things happen occasionally. So yeah, San Diego still has the bat lead. So let's go ahead and change these two over to ye old. Yes, we have Dylan Cease going up against Palante. Both are top 4 in strikeouts, so we're not taking a strikeout prop. So let's go ahead and look at the earned runs for both of them and see what do we have here. We have 3-4 on earned runs for Cease. My God, Cease. And Palante's, they're both at 3-4. Holy shit. Okay, they're both bad. Over-under's 8. They're coming in at 6.8. We need 1.2 from the relievers. Uh-oh. Oh my God, and they love facing C's. Oh, okay, I can't. So sometimes you gotta take these numbers and just throw them out when you see, or maybe you don't. Or maybe you take both and like, okay, well, there's a better chance because they do really well versus man, but not against everybody else. So against righty, they like righties too. Uh-oh. Oh man, St. Louis might pop. They've already won yesterday. They got a little bit of offense. They might pop even more today because they like facing C's. San Diego versus righties, and then Palante, they somewhat like facing them too. Well, some do, some don't. Over 8 might be the play. So I'm just saying that might be the play to go for. Oh, buddy. HRR, what do we got? Machado, Louis, and Gorman. Gorman's a 0. I don't like that. Machado, what you doing, buddy? Still doing Machado things. 3-6, absolutely crushing. Louis doing Louis things at 3, obviously. And then lastly, Mr. Gorman at 2-6. We got 3 dudes, one, from both teams. I kind of like over 8. I think over 8's the play I'm going to go for here. So over 8. We got 2 pitchers, 8.5. Don't you make me take a half for no damn reason. 8. Thank you. 8 is what I'm taking. So that'll be the play I take. I can't trust these pitchers. They're both pretty bad. You see how good the offenses were historically versus pitchers. So and they're doing quite well. I think they're going to have their numbers, by the time we see their numbers in 2 days, they're going to be yellow on everything, maybe some greens popping up because I think St. Louis is about to heat up a little bit. So over 8's my play. Next. All right, 2 games left. We got Texas and Seattle. Currently we got, where is it at? Texas 140 with a 7.5 total. We come over here, take a look. Yellow and red. That's not, I mean, okay, it leans Texas, but I have not liked this series the whole weekend. I just haven't. There's nothing about this series that makes me want to play it. So let's take a look at it. Maybe there's something pops up today. Today we got DeGrom versus Logan Evans. Both are average on strikeouts. That doesn't help me none. So we'll look at the earned runs because I don't care about the strikeouts. I just don't. Sorry. Oh, DeGrom is at 2.6 earned runs in his last 5. Evans is at 3. So they're both kind of average. What about not strikeouts, but their history. Evans history versus Texas. They do like facing him. Couple RBIs, no home runs. Righties for Texas. Seattle. Whoa. That's right. Texas cannot hit lefties. They suck against lefties. Because these numbers aren't that good. Green means is better than lefty. So that's all it means compared to season stats. Seattle, yep. DeGrom history. There's a home run. Garver is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs against Jacob DeGrom. Fun. That's a fun stat. Anyways, so I don't like any of this so far. Let's go look at the bat props. Change this down to Texas and Seattle. Anybody? We got a lot of green. We got Suarez. We got Canzone. We got Osuna. We got Marcus. We got Belanco. We got Rowdy. We got a lot of options in here to take too. So 0.8 on a 0.5. Get the hell off my screen. What are you doing? Wasting my time. Calzone. Can zone, I can read. 0.9, what are you doing on here? Get out of here. Another 0.5. All you 0.5s, what are you doing? If you're doing like a 0.5 parlay, sure. Marcus, there we go. 2.6 and 2. That 2 is not good. I need more consistency than just a couple games. So Marcus is gone. Polanco's at 1.6. He's definitely not there. Rowdy's there, but he's at one on a 1.4.5. If you want to take Rowdy, he would be the play. Other than that, there's nothing. So yeah, nothing showed up. So let me show you this one again. I'm passing this game next. Okay, lastly, we have Sunday Night Baseball, which is going to be Detroit and Philadelphia. What time does that game start? That game starts at 7 on ESPN. And we can see currently, now this should have been the game yesterday when it was Scooble versus Wheeler, but no, they had to have them go on a Saturday, which is fine. They hit, that was beautiful. I would have loved to watch a 10 strikeout performance from both these dudes on Sunday night. So today, though, we have an 8 total with Philly 180. Let's see the spreadsheets. Let's see the numbers. And yeah, there you go. Bop, 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 bop. Strikeouts. Yep. Obviously, they're going to strike out more because they got struck out a bunch yesterday. Yeah, simple math. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and just change this up to the last game, which is this one right now. And we got Charlie Morton versus Christopher Sanchez. We're going straight earned runs for this one. I guess we could look at strikeouts for these two, but I'm not really feeling it, to be honest. I'm just not. So, like strikeouts for Morton, he's at 4.8. I don't give a damn about that. You saw that. 3.2 is what I care about. Earned runs. Can we get an over in Sunday Night Baseball? That'd be nice. 1.6 for Sanchez? Maybe not, because he's pretty good. Matchup, Sanchez, Detroit, history. There you go. Detroit versus lefties, Philly versus righties, and Morton versus Philadelphia. 2 home runs and 19 for Schwarber. That's about it, but nothing so far. Let's go. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And look at you. Let's look at the bats. Let's see if we got anything good over here. Because so far, I mean, I know it's Sunday Night Baseball, but I got Perez. I got Dylan Dingler, who did nothing for me last time I took him. And we got Brandon Marsh. So Perez is sitting at 2.2 on a 1.5. Not good enough. Dylan Dingler is at 2.5 still, but yeah, look, the day I took him, nothing. Then he hits 2 yesterday, you bastard. You ain't tricking me again. No, I'm leaving you alone. And then Brandon Marsh is at 1.8. So yeah, I don't like anything in this damn game. You know what? I'm gonna watch some YouTube instead of baseball. Oh no, we're gonna pass. I'm passing the last 2 games. How about that? So now let's take a second. Let's go look at the money line parlay. Okay, let's see if we can craft up a money line parlay today. So let's go to the very top, start with Boston. Let's work our way down. Again, Boston, nah, not taking that one. I got a strikeout prop. This one, I got both teams striking themselves out, so nothing. And that one, Cincy, Atlanta, I didn't even cover this one because I covered it yesterday. It's just a recap of yesterday. I've already lost the Burns play. I'm not going to add anything else to it because unless for some miracle Burns comes out and pitches again, which I highly doubt he will, but I have not seen anything ruling it out yet, so you never know. He ain't going to play, though. Milwaukee's absolutely a play I would take in this one. We're taking the Miz for a bunch of strikeouts. Absolutely. Give me Milwaukee for sure. Let's see, Toronto against KC. The way Toronto's offense is doing, I am currently sitting on Bo Bichette as a play, too, so Toronto could be a possibility. We'll type him in there. You never know. And let's see, who else? Mets, San Fran, nope. I ain't touching that one. Cleveland, yeah. I took Quan. I lean, and they're streaking, yeah. Who's pitching in this one? I gotta kind of go back and remember who's pitching some of these games because there's so many games. Let's go back to Cleveland real quick. Who's pitching this bad boy? Oh, get rid of the other game. That is Cantillo versus Montes, I believe, right? Yeah, I'll leave it off. That's a weird one. I don't know why. It just feels weird. Miami Yankees, I got Miami plus, but I'm not going to put them in a money line parlay. It's the damn Yankees have the talent. I don't care what's happening. There's more talent in New York than Miami. Sorry. Cubs, Baltimore. I lean Baltimore's offense. I lean Cubs pitching. I remember that one clearly. Rado, Pittsburgh. Who the hell knows? Over. So, I got an HR prop. That's why I'm going with that one. A's, Arizona. I'm going to A's again. All right. Wasn't I? Who's pitching this one? What did I do with this one? I took another HR prop. Why do I not like the pitchers? I don't like Rodriguez. Isn't good for Arizona. He goes like a 3.6 in the last 5. Arizona's not good offensively. Who's pitching for the A's? Jack Perkins. And who the hell is Jack Perkins? It's a bullpen game. Yes, bullpen game. Do we like bullpen games? I don't really want to bet a bullpen game for my money line parlay. Sorry, I could if I had to. I'm taking the damn White Sox again. I'm gonna hit one of these eventually. White Sox, get in there, baby. Get in now. I already go watch the segment about them. You see what happened there. San Diego, I still this over in this one. I think they're gonna pop a little bit in this one. They have a great matchup. Seattle, Texas, I don't want nothing to do with, and Sunday night, nothing to do with. So if I'm forced to take a 3-leg moneyline parlay, I'm going Milwaukee, Toronto, and the damn White Sox. If you want to make it 4 or 5, you could even add Miami. You could add who else? Cleveland, the A's. If you want to make it a 6-leg, you know what? I might have 2 parlays. I'm gonna do that. Money line parlay. Let's do that. 1, and then money line parlay 2. How about that? We'll just do that. We'll separate them. So this is the one. So we'll take the ones that are streaking, doing hot, and doing everything well. I might put Chicago in the second one. How about that? Just to be a little more cautious. We'll put Milwaukee, Toronto, and Cleveland together. How about that? And then we'll put Miami, Chicago White Sox, and who was the other one I said? Who the hell was it? It was a 6-1. I can't remember all of a sudden. A's. So yeah, that's just a weird one. The third, yeah, moneyline parlay of the Miami White Sox and A's. That's a hell of a parlay, isn't it? Crazy. So Milwaukee, Toronto, Cleveland, the first one. Miami, White Sox, A's in the second one. That's fun. We'll do that. I like that. So that'll end it right there. So schedule, load them up. Tomorrow's Monday, and we have a busy Monday out here. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So we get a couple teams, 4 teams get the day off. So we'll have a slightly lighter slate. What about Thursday? What's Thursday looking like this week? Thursday's probably going to be the, oh no, it's like 2 games, 4 games. Great times ahead. So we have all these games on Monday. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you're playing. Check out the Outlier, check out the HQ. Drop a like, subscribe. Trying to grow here. Appreciate it. Football will be here soon. WNBA will be uploaded next. Go check out that video when it's uploaded because doing good over there. So I appreciate being here. I'll see you tomorrow on Monday for some more MLB. Peace.